Actually delighted to be here today to witness the signing of this Memorandum of Understanding, an MOU that formalizes and deepens a partnership between the two organizations and also of our nations. This is a significant milestone in our ongoing collaboration. For years, ladies and gentlemen, we have actually directed focus and expertise on fostering international involvement in the areas of maritime training and education. And this has been through the recognition of certification of competency of seafarers for the purpose of implementing the International Convention on Standards of Training, Certification and Watchkeeping for Seafarers, commonly known as STCW. Ladies and gentlemen, the MOU will actually give recognition to seafarers holding certificates of competency issued as per the STCW Convention and serving on-board ships flying the flag of the other country. It simply means that the Republic of Fiji will recognize Korean seafarers and the Republic of Korea will recognize the Fijian seafarers who are issued certificates pursuant to the STCW Convention. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank the government of the Republic of Korea for collaborating with us, and this partnership will provide mutual recognition and foster partnership towards a socially, financially, and environmentally sustainable global maritime industry. Fiji has signed 7 MOUs with countries for mutual recognition of marine qualifications and/or maritime certificates. We will continue to strive to build strong partnerships that allow Fijian seafarers to work as part of the international global supply chain. The Maritime Safety Authority of Fiji estimates that there are about 500 qualified Fijian licensed seafarers who are foreign going. And the MOU signed today will ensure that our seafarers are recognized in the maritime administrative body in the Republic of Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to fulfill our international obligations emanating from the International Maritime Organization conventions, especially STCW, to ensure that our seafarers are qualified. To keep our seafarers visible and recognized for the role that they play, Fiji is working towards the International Convention on Standards for Training, Certification and Watchkeeping for Fishing Vessel Personnel, or the STCWF, and the domestication of the Maritime Labour Convention. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my hope that this MOU will bring about peace of mind to our seafarers, as well as to both our organizations. So in closing, I'd like to once again express my sincere thanks and appreciation to the Government of Korea and the Ministries of Oceans and Fisheries. Thank you to His Excellency, the Ambassador, and the delegation present today, this morning, in making this MOU a reality. With goodwill and with clear ambitions and a strong commitment to actually work together, we look forward to our seafarers fully utilizing this MOU and our organizations working together to ensure that we are on a level playing field with others. So with those few words, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless.
I am very pleased to attend this signing ceremony for the MOU on the recognition of Seafarer Certificates between Fiji and Korea, which marks another milestone in our bilateral cooperation in the fishery areas. Fiji and Korea has a long history of cooperative relations in fisheries. And in 1966, Korea's deep-sea fishing fleet entered Fiji's port for the first time for repairing works. And 2 years later, in 1968, a Korean fishing company based in Fiji started its deep-sea fishing. And later, in early 1990s, a Korean fishing company was established in Fiji, and it ventured into tuna fishing and fisheries processing, which implemented many Fijians while fishing onshore and offshore. The Korean captains, some of them are here today, And seamen and engineers have worked together with Fijian people for decades and transferred their knowledge and expertise in fishing methods and choice of fishing fields, navigation, engineering, and others. And I hope the signing of MOU today would boost Korean seafarers' activity in Fiji and contribute to the development of Fiji's fisheries industry. And through today's arrangement with Fiji, Korean seafarers' qualifications will be recognized in 42 countries, including major fisheries countries such as UK, Denmark, and Finland, and of course Fiji. And today's signing will pave the way for recognition of maritime education, training, and certificates of competency, endorsement, training documentary evidence, and the medical fitness certificates for seafarers issued by the government of the other country. And this will also facilitate the current practices and offer broader opportunities for seafarers from both countries to work on Fijian ships or those of Korea. And ladies and gentlemen, taking this opportunity, I'd like to highlight another important work happening in the fisheries sector. The Korean government is supporting Pacific Islands' efforts to address illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, which has posed a great threat to the sustainable fisheries in the region through KOICA Pacific Islands Forum Cooperation Fund. Making use of this fund, the Korea Institute of Ocean Science and Technology and the PIF Fisheries Agency have developed regional monitoring control surveillance tools and services, which utilizes satellite-based images for vessel monitoring. Total budget of this project is about $4.4 million US, and it is being implemented with a duration of 2017 to 2024. It has also provided capacity building and the training of the Pacific Island fisheries officials in system usage and the employment of data. And ladies and gentlemen, last year, the Fiji and Korea celebrated the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations. And the MOU signed today well represents the growing partnership between our two countries in various areas of our mutual interest. And in closing, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the Fijian Ministry of Transport and relevant authorities, including MSAF, for providing cooperation in concluding this much-needed agreement between Fiji and Korea. Thank you, and Binaka Bakalek.